Good morning. What's going on, guys? What's going on? So I'm gonna sit down because I'm feeling kind of old now. Guys, it's so beautiful. Sunday, I'm at Alouette Lake. Google it. It's so beautiful here. Lots of people over there. Therefore, I just kind of came here because we all know how I feel about filming next to people. Guys, listen. First of all, you're all fucking awesome. Thank you so much for being on my channel. Yeah, like, subscribe and share whatever you feel like doing it. This is a special talk series video. I do apologize I didn't upload it yesterday, and I actually thought, you know what, I am not going to re-upload the old ones. Let it go, it's done. What's done is done, do you know what I mean? So I want to talk to you about something. It's called the future of you. Because this is really important, you know. Each of us have our own path to take, our own life to take. Oh fuck, it's so beautiful here. And different circumstances. We all live in different parts of the world, different culture. We are so fucking unique, right? Unfortunately, the world is a bit of a shit show now, and we all had a lesson in 2020. A lot of us, not me, okay, but a lot of people did fold it under pressure from family and employers and the whole world. You know, a lot of people lost their whole sense of identity and strongness inside. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna follow the crowd? You know, are you gonna fold? Are you gonna be a sellout? What are you gonna do, you know, next couple of years or whatever it is? Did I just, oh, sorry guys. I thought it was like fish or something. Guys, I just want to tell you something, you know, you can pretty much do whatever you want in your life. Obviously, you know, if you want to be a singer and you don't have a voice, then forget about it, okay? But there is so much more you can do, and choosing to be strong and stick to your belief, your personal belief, no matter what it is the most important thing. While I disagree with a lot of things, and we're not gonna talk about it because I think you all know what I'm talking about, you need to be okay with things. Not everybody around you, you need to be okay. Now what I was gonna say, by the way, I'm drinking water. I got a coffee and breakfast in A&W, but I think too much coffee is not good for me. Fuck, it's so nice to be here. I want to tell you something about me, you know. I want to share something with you because I consider myself a very strong person, a little bit different, you know, as you can see from my channel. But I love to push through. Like, fuck, I love to strive for the best. I am not interested, you know, in saying to the world, oh, you know, I'm a single mother, I struggle and this and that. No disrespect for anybody, okay? But myself, I don't like doing that. I like to keep pushing. I like to have good things in my life. You know, I fall, I pick myself up. I'll cry, I'll kick, I'll fucking drink wine, but I will always pick myself up. You know, now I see why I lost the job a few months ago, because it was bullshit. It was fucking pure bullshit. There was nothing absolutely there for me. Even though I had a good position, they were fucking assholes. And it happened in a very cruel way. But I see now. You know, I'm starting my new position on Monday. I'm so excited, guys. Fuck, I'm so excited about it now. Holy shit, I am actually gonna be a forklift trainer. And let me tell you something. I wanted to be a forklift trainer for so long. I think it took me the longest to actually learn all of them, but I became the best. And I'm not gonna be modest about it. I'm fucking dope on them. Like, I am better than some guys. And I was like, I want to be forklift driver, because forklift trainer, because I want to teach people like me too. You know, I want to tell people, hey, it's cool, you know, you can become the best. You know, back in the day, I just want to let you know, like, no matter what stage you are in your life, you know, I still want you to live your life. You know, what is the future of you really is about? It's about trying to be strong and push through and keep achieving your dreams no matter what happened in the world, because the world is a shit show. It's gonna be a shit show. Okay, we, as Angry Prepper said, as Jason said, we're never really going back to normal. Do you know what I mean? After 2020, it's done. It's a new fucking life, and we have to somehow fight through it and don't fold, and kind of make the best out of it. Make the fucking best. You know what I mean? Me, I still want to live my life, guys. I still want to do shit, but I am interested in getting through the shit that we are about to experience, because something is happening in Asia. I'm not gonna say shit because I don't want to get another strike, but we all know what's about. I am actually going to go superstore soon, and go do some more stock ups, more fresh food, because my son is coming back today, and I'm just like I'm really like excited to see the shelves, to see if it's really getting empty. Now I don't want to continue kind of, because I feel like I'm going a little bit off topic. Guys, I want to tell you something. When I was 20, I didn't speak English. No, seriously. So we're gonna be talking about the future of you. When I was 20, I didn't speak English. All I could fucking say is, hi, how are you, cat, dog, elephant. That was my fucking English. I didn't even understood the difference between, do and does. My teacher was like, yo, are you stupid? So what happened? How did I learn English? I went to Scotland, and I had nobody from Poland around me, apart one girl who I totally fucking disliked, the bitch. So I was like, whatever, I don't need your help. Okay, I'll figure it out myself. What I did, I pretty much stopped talking my language for a few months. It was all about English. I remember I had a notebook, and I taught myself. I would go to town and just kind of stop older people, because I was like, they were gonna be more understanding. And I was like, excuse me, I'm learning English, where is the castle? And they would be fucking awesome. I know the shit they were talking to me, most of it I didn't understand, but what I did, I learned how to listen to the accent. So I understand Scottish very well, actually, which is amazing. I actually learned English in Scotland, so here you go. And I kept pushing, I remember, when was that? 3 years later, I made this dream. I want to be a stewardess. I want to fly. Of course, 3 years, my English wasn't perfect, but it was definitely getting there. And because I've learned when I was young, obviously, this was an advantage for me, right? There's some fucking people coming. Maybe they are Z, them, they. I don't know. Maybe it's just a fucking sheer here. I don't think they can hear me. Fuck them. Anyway, have a good day. By the way. Yeah, I know I'm crazy, but anyway, guys. And I remember I was like, I want to be stewardess. I want to like travel the world. And people are like, yeah, you're never gonna be a stewardess, right? No, fuck you. I'm gonna prove you wrong. So I did, guys. I absolutely did, and it was amazing. It took me like a year and a half of applying for airlines, knocking to the door, applying to some airlines twice. You have to wait 6 months and then you can reapply. A year and a half of constant rejection. It was fucking brutal. Obviously I had the job in the meantime, right? But it was brutal to the point when I was literally giving up. I was like, fuck, it's not gonna happen. And then I remember this morning, there's people looking at me. What are you fucking looking at? Come say hi. Anyway. Or actually, don't fucking come say hi. Anyway, and one day I remember, and this was the open day for this airline. I'm not gonna tell you the name, but it's a very, very, very good airline, like really high up. And I remember I did the whole application, okay, and it was like an open day. You kind of just like print the application, fill it in, and you just kind of show up. And I had it all filled up. I had all my clothes ready, everything. I woke up in the morning, and I was like, fuck this, I'm going back to sleep. And I went back to bed, and something was like, fucking get up, like, don't blow this. It was like insane. It was like almost like something was not letting me stay in bed. Fuck it, I'll go. And I went, and it was so many people. It was 72 people on that day. Most of them, they had flying experience. And I was just like this little fucking quiet mice there. I was like, fuck, whatever. And then I remember the first stage is like a team interview, how you deal with team, how you talk to people, blah blah blah. And I passed that. And after you kind of pass that, you kind of get the job, because that's the stage when most people are sent home. I was like, yo. So I was one of the 8 people who got the job. 72 people. And the rest is history, guys. Literally, you know, the gates were open to me, and that was the best time of my life. Flown around the world, did some naughty things too. I'm gonna pause this, fucking people pissing me off. Looks like they walking away. I don't know, they just fucking stood here and just like look at me, yo, for like 3 minutes. Fuck me. Anyway, guys, so what happened is that, you know, when I got the job, it was like insane, because I mean, just 3 years before that, you know, I didn't really speak English very well, you know, and I learned to the point when I passed the written exams, the best out of the class. I was the only immigrant in the whole group, and yeah, I'm always gonna have my accent, and my English is never gonna be perfect, but you can clearly understand what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? And then one more thing happened, guys, because then I realized, fuck, I'm scared of water. I have to learn properly how to swim, most importantly, tread water, and even most importantly, how to overcome my fucking fear of water. Nah, shit. I was like, shit, this just happened. So what we gonna do, okay? So this is what I did. I thought, well, it took me like a year and a half to get this job. Proved some motherfuckers wrong, because they were like, yeah, you're never gonna be stewardess, right? Well, fuck you, I will be, and I'm gonna be. And then when I got the letter saying my start date, in the whole training itinerary, because you have a very, very extensive training, you know, including like obviously basic firefighting, obviously basic CPR and first aid, compared with obviously the people in the profession. I was like, fuck, what am I gonna do? I have 3 more weeks. I'm starting. I'm gonna be actually working remotely. I had to leave home. I have to go to the other base. But I was scared of water. I was scared of water like fuck, because I was drowning when I was 15. And I got traumatized so much that even I wouldn't even let the shower water go on my face, because I was so scared. I couldn't even step into the fucking swimming pool, because I couldn't breathe. It was vile. Technically I could swim, but I couldn't tread water, and I was really, really, really fucking scared. So I thought, you know what? No, screw that. It's my fear, it's in my head. What I did also, I went to read 2 psychology books out there, just like, I forgot the titles, fuck. I just was like, you know, you can do it, whatever kind of thing. And one thing I've learned from these books is all in your head. Pretty much, right? So I went to the swimming pool, and I was like, fuck. Time has come. I'm gonna overcome my fear all by myself. And so I did. About 3 hours later, after freezing and holding to the fucking edge like an idiot, like a fucking idiot. I was like so scared. So fucking scared. Holy shit. I can't even believe that I did this. And I let go. And I thought, fuck it, now or never. And I let go. And I started treading water, and guess what? The swimming part out of the whole ditching exam, I was not that good. Definitely not the fastest, not the best. But to get on a life raft, I was the quickest motherfucker out there. Because I was like, no shit, and stay in the water. I fucking just grab it. I was wearing a life vest, and I grabbed the strings, and I just fucking went. And they were like, oh my god, that was fast. I was like, yeah, that's fucking how fear works. Literally, sometimes how your adrenaline works. Hilarious. There were people who literally failed because they couldn't get in on a life raft, and that is your survival, guys. You're gonna get eaten by a shark, or you're gonna get fucking hypothermia, and you're gonna get fucked. You gotta get on that life raft. And everything else associated with that training I passed. But this video is about, if I can do stuff, guys, if I could do stuff and I can still do stuff, then you can do it too. So A lot of people say to me, oh, I can't be a prepper because I have a too small space, or I don't have time, or I don't have that income. No, I don't fucking want to hear no excuses. Baby, everybody has a different fucking lifestyle. I don't have a big homestead, but I have a fucking wheel in my head. I have a wheel. I grew up in the fucking forest. I'll survive. And if I die, I'll die like a fucking hero and as a person with honor, not a sellout. That is the most important thing. You know, everybody preps in that different way, like, I gotta tell you this. Seriously, yesterday I opened a can of Spam, which I kind of just bought it. The best before was 2026, but I have like hangover. I didn't want to cook because fuck. Give me some Spam. Yo, I think I got sick stomach after that. I don't know, man. But look, I have Spam, and Angry doesn't like Spam. He never gonna have a fucking Spam in his preps. But that doesn't mean he's not gonna prepare it. I mean, so it's just a fucking stupid example, really. We all prepare a different way. We all have different tastes. We all have different interests. Oh, so nice. Fuck. And then, I just don't want to hear excuses, guys. And I don't want to. The most important thing is the future of you. I want you to continue being strong. I want you to make a bucket list of what you want to do in your life. Don't look at life like the world is ending in 2, 3, fucking 4 years. It's a huge transition is happening. The earth is still gonna be here, okay? Oh no, he just fell. Are you okay? Fuck, the child just fell. Hey. Anyway, the child just fell. Poor guy. Let me just. Because I already told them I can give them band-aid and some disinfectant. You guys want to have a band-aid?
No, it's okay.
You guys fine? No worries. Okie dokie. Bless him. Yeah, because you see the rocks, he was just like running and he fell really, right? Oh, he'll be fine. But anyway, fuck, I've lost my train of thought. I was talking about prepping, right? See? Being a prepper. This is very little left, but I have another one. This is for one application. It's so little, but you can still put it. It's a disinfectant. Yeah, the child is walking. He's gonna be just fine. Good. And then bless him. So anyway, the world is still gonna be here. The life is gonna be different, guys. And I'm sorry to tell you, but there is some stuff that even we're stocking up now, they won't be on the market in a few years. But you know what we're gonna have? We're gonna have advantage. We're gonna have a slower transition of saying goodbye to certain food products and stuff, rather than a lot of people are gonna be completely cut off from it and they're not gonna know how to deal with it. Because that is a fucking truth. It's gonna happen. And then I want you to be strong. I want you to keep prepping. I want you to keep learning, and set yourself goals, what you want to do in life. And I do want to point this out, guys, because so many of people, even people who watch my channels, like, you scroll it, but you don't really take it to the heart. You have to take a lot of things to the heart, especially like inspirational talk, especially real stuff, especially like things that are actually teaching you things. But what I've done lately is that I've stopped watching certain channels because, like, literally I'm looking for a fucking feed on YouTube, and it's like, you've got 3 days left and this and that. Oh, the world is ending. Fucking get out. Go to the woods now. Like, no, I refuse to live in fear. Am I scared sometimes? Absolutely. Do I want to live in constant fear? No. Do I want to continue panic? No. That's why I've been prepping. I was born a prepper, and now I'm prepping full on. Fuel today is 233. 233. Just 3 days ago was 1 fucking 89. Am I gonna panic about it? No, because I prepared. It's okay. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. That is the point, guys. It's coming. A lot of people don't know it's coming. But I still want you to live your life. I want you to become strong. The future of you has to be strong. You have to live your life. Read the books that you always wanted to read. Do things you've always wanted to fucking do. Don't do things under pressure. Stand your ground. Fight for a freedom, you know? You know what I want to do one day? I want to have a private pilot license. I've flown a plane and it was fucking awesome. I was scared. I was scared. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shit. But it was fun. And then I sat in the cockpit of many, many commercial aircrafts, like huge ones, you know? And for landing, takeoff. So much fun. Guys, we all gonna fucking die someday. You're not gonna be here forever. It's how you choose to live your life, guys. How you want to live your life. What matters the most. You know? Don't be a potato couch. Do things. Live life. I pulled up my book on canning this morning and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna read it from start to finish. I'm gonna underline the things that I think are important. Maybe in a couple of weeks I'm gonna start on proper canning and I'm hoping it's not gonna taste fucking disgusting like I was told before, which is funny, no offense taken. Have your own personality, guys. Breathe the air. Be grateful for everything you have in your life because I guarantee you, have better life than a lot of people. Like this guy likes me at work, right? Fuck, I never gave him my phone number, but a friend of mine gave him my phone number. I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, I gotta deal with this now, okay? He's a lovely guy. He's really lovely. He's good looking as fuck, but he's young. And, you know, I was like, okay, let's text a little bit, you know. He knows I'm a single mom. But from his text this morning, I had to tell him. Because from his text, it's almost like he feels pity on me because I'm a single mother. And I was like, Daddy, you don't know shit about me. And he goes to me, oh, you're lovely. I'm like, sure. You've never seen my YouTube channel. I'm just fucking with you guys. I'm trying to be lovely, but I hate sheep, okay? You know it. You know my stand. I don't fucking like sheep, okay? I don't like stupid. Anyway. And then, and I told him, I said, I want you to do me a favor. I don't want you to ever look at me as a weak person, as a weak single mother, as a struggling single mother, because that is not the case, guys. That is not the case. I'm not rich, but I'm fucking comfortable. And I always have a job. I lose this one, I get another one. I was kick and scream, drink wine, I'll get a fucking other one. I worked so hard before in my life, you know. It's something called savings and investments too that people forget about it these days, you know. You know, markets are likely to be crashed. Am I scared? No. I might even invest more when it's really down. Because it's just a fucking game. What else is gonna happen? What is the worst can happen? Why am I panicking about losing a couple of fucking grand in crypto or stocks? I'm not. I don't give a fuck. Because you know what? When I invested, I knew I might lose it. So it doesn't matter to me. I'm not losing my whole, like, life savings or something. A fucking couple of grand. It doesn't matter. But I still think it will go up. Not yet. But 2-3 years. When the full transition of the stupid world. But we still have to fight for our freedoms. We still have to stand our ground. There is stuff that we can't control, but there was stuff we can change and we can absolutely control. And I'm talking about Operation Pocketbook. 31st of October, guys. We deserve freedom. We deserve to have a freedom of speech. Absolutely. Guys, you know what? I appreciate you just spend about 23 minutes plus another 2 minutes before I end this video on watching this. Is it the best video? No. Did I try to make a point? The future of you, don't fold, be yourself. If you're gonna fucking end your life in this on this earth, you know, like an old person, you're gonna sit, you know, when you die as an old person, you're gonna sit down and say, you know what, I had a fucking good life. I stood my ground, I fight for freedom. I experienced my life. I did this. Do you know what I mean? Right? Yeah. Live your life. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. Look at that. You know? We are privileged, no matter what. You know what? Why? Because we are still breathing air. And we're still alive. That's why you're privileged, because you're still alive. And you can still breathe the air. The rest is in your hands, guys. Be a strong, one, awesome motherfucker. And don't let that stupid sheep take you down. Okay, and try to wake some sheep up, because that is the most important. Wake them up, slap them if you have to, wake them up. Love you guys. Have a fucking awesome the rest of Sunday. Love you.